I'm gonna continue this. Got a couple hours free time, so I figure I can finish off summer. Or I can start summer and finish it. Okay. Macro is still working. Cleaning up the farm. I have to manually mute myself with the thing because if I mute my mic for some reason the stream stops. Did it the other day and that's what happened. Oh yeah, I need to check this. No forage. Plant the forage seeds I saved after I got the mushrooms. No, I don't want to eat the mushrooms. Spring, summer. Give me a second, I need to pull up the thing so I can see chat. Because I tried to do the overlay and it didn't work because my screen is probably weird or something. Or it's Stardew just not allowing it. Could always be the overlay not working because I don't understand how to make Stardew into the full screen windowed instead of just full screen. I don't like that. I don't like the scarecrow covering crops I can't see. Okay. Oh yeah. No, I need to use this, save myself some time. I get to enjoy the fruits of my savings. I'm saving from last winter. Last summer. Jump down one tree. And sleep. stone, and sleeping. What? Why wasn't my apple tree able to grow? Is there stuff blocking it? Yes, there is. Well, luckily it's not this month's. So it doesn't really matter that delayed by one. I'm not sure how much I want to plant. Because one thing about staying in the farm all the time is I need to buy a bunch of stuff, but at the same time I'll probably have to buy a bunch of stuff near the end. Spend a bunch on ores and stuff. I'm thinking of moving these so I can see the stuff behind more easily. One thing I don't need to buy is hardwood, but hardwood's not that expensive, I believe. So it's not that much of a money save. Compared to just buying it and then throwing it into the community center. This one. I do not think I'll have the energy to fish at all this season. I've been looking forward to playing this for the last couple days. Because even though it's... Now that I have the micro, it's a lot more enjoyable. Since there is comparatively a lot less time chopping trees down. I do think I'm gonna keep my limit of. I think I'm gonna continue doing this by season, or at least 2-hour chunks at most. The season's like super quick. I probably will just speed through it. But for the sake of doing stuff, I much prefer this. More limited. I prefer limited compared to doing 2 seasons at once, because doing 2 seasons at once involves a lot of chopping trees. Granted, I'll be upgrading my axe next year, so there'll be a lot less chopping trees and a lot more planting and watering crops. Which, would be at least quicker than walking over here to chop the trees. And there'll be a lot more, fishing too. I might have enough energy to clear out the backlog of grown trees, but I'm not confident. I would have to eat some salmonberry to guarantee it, I believe. Which I'm willing to do. Might have wasted that. Yeah, I did. Oh well. Yeah, I think we're gonna move these. So they're not blocking. There and there instead. But yeah, this challenge is pretty fun if you do it in chunks at a time. Trying to do too much at once just makes it very mind-numbing. Because instead of enjoyment, it feels more like I'm doing my job on a day, on when I want to relax. Since there's not that much variation, I'm just gonna be keeping my items on me for the most part. Except on the days I need a harvest. I used my energy, I'm pretty sure I only watered. I think I'll only plant 90 seeds each till I upgrade, spend a while to upgrade my watering can. Or I get some sprinklers. Because that will give 10 plots of 3x3s. But yeah, I believe I picked one of the forest farms to pick for this challenge, even though I really like the look of the forest farm, because the benefits compared to the others are not really there. Like, I think the only one that would be worse is the default farm. Because wilderness farm, you have the mobs to slay for like seeds and stuff, and you can get wild seeds from them. The mountain farm, you can mine and get stuff. The beach farm, you can get random stuff, along with, yeah, you can just get better stuff, so it's like that, so you can actually get copper and stuff, and just the random stuff is good. And the fishing's guaranteed. I think the only one that might be worse that's not the default farm is the 4 farm, because you can only get one type of fish in like one section. But at the same time, that would also be decent because it spawns ore, so. I think the advantages of this farm is you don't need to go out and forage. But so I wouldn't be getting this forage if I didn't pick the farm. Which is a decent benefit, but I'm pretty sure it's... The other benefits are slightly more, because this just makes it so I don't need to spend I don't have to do a year being like, okay, it's summer, time to go out and buy summer seeds and forage this time instead of coming out in spring. Where any of the ores and stuff. What is it? Pufferfish? No. Did it just auto accept it? Yeah, it did. I've never not pressed accept on those, so I didn't realize it auto accepted. Which is interesting. So I guess I'll have that I want to puffer fish forever. The beach farm. Late game. I still agree with not picking it because late game would be annoying because you can't use sprinklers, which is the main reason why I didn't pick it. But yeah, for this challenge, I think the usefulness goes, mountain farm, 4-4, like the 4 person farm, like the Four Corners farm, is tied with the wilderness farm. Then the beach farm if you don't care about sprinklers and doing things by hand. Then this farm, the wilderness, this farm, the forest farm I think it's called. And then the default farm. If I'm missing a farm, well, I probably am. I think there was a fishing farm that wasn't the ocean farm, but I don't remember what that is. But that might just be the fishing farm, the ocean farm, which is what I believe. And sleep. Oop, green sauce. Carp surprise. I will not have a carp, like ever. These should be ready tomorrow? I thought it took 7 days to grow, so they should have been ready today. I could have missed a day. Or I could just be wrong with my mental math. I'm gonna end up keeping these next year, even though I'm gonna get rid of all of. I'm gonna be keeping these, even if though I'm gonna be chopping down all the other trees next year or before next year, because these will give passive income stuff, and I can manage the growths with just a pick. But yeah, after this challenge is done, I think I'm going to, the next challenge I'm going to live stream is, I'm going to just do Terraria Master Mode, single player. Get myself more motivated to finish that. And I'll be recording and I probably might mix it with the no or minimum store challenge that I'm thinking of doing, but I kind of want to record that instead and then edit it down, because I feel like that would be a lot of grinding and stuff. But at the same time, I might just live stream it and record at the same time, and then do a edited down version afterwards. Oh, I only did that, and that was this carp surprise or whatever. I do not know what that noise means. Okay, these did finish like I thought. Ooh, that was a radish. Okay. this is getting expanded. Gonna do a loop around, try to grab any more before I craft it down. I'm aiming for 90 seeds. Oh, that tree's finally grown. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 90. Reorganizing my inventory. Gonna throw the spigot on that tree. Hitting dog on accident. Store the radish. Boop. See if there's any more of these in the chest. No, I'm not seeing any more summer forage in here. This is going to be sold. Wait, no, I'm gonna hold on to this just in case if I need it during next planting. Two plots, 3 plots, 4 plots, 5 plots, 6. This is gonna be 7, 8, 9, 10. Keeping that 3x3 open by the scarecrow. Unplanted. On purpose. Because I do not like having seeds blocked by the scarecrow. And this is going to be a big harvest when it's done. I'm going to be very low on energy after every watering. Nope. Yeah, it's 2 buckets, 2 refills. Yeah, glad I cut off here. Okay, re-grabbing my stuff. And if I'll have enough energy to at least chop a couple trees upon this day, because I'm not hoeing stuff, not tilling new ground. So that will save me energy. No, I don't want to wander into the same plot many times. My mouth isn't over it game. That time it was my fault. Even though I'm tempted not to replant these trees, I'm gonna do it because next season I do not have any pre-made plants for any pre-made forage crops for it. Because I just didn't get some last. I never got any the previous year. Oh. There. Not there. Oh, that's what happened. Gave me a statue. That's what that sounded. Well, I'll put it here to make sure no one comes in. If anybody's come in and talked to me, it failed this job. Hello, Forge. Watering without the auto clicker. I mean, without the animation canceling, with the animation canceling, without. Refilling water, with. Even if it's not faster, it feels faster even if with my mistakes. Wow, 6 common mushrooms. At least I'm remembering to go grab the mushrooms every single time today. Alright, that's Celestri. For Neo. These should be ready on the 15th, 8 plus 7. Yep, the 15th. If it's 8 days, we'll be ready on the 16th. It's ready on the 15th. That means I'll have another harvest on the 21st. And then I'll be able to have another harvest on the 28th. If it's on the 16th, then I'll only have another harvest on the 24th. And that will not. I'll have, and then the next one would be after the month ends. I know this is not Terraria, but I swear I just heard the shooting star sound effect. I think during fall, what I'm going to do with the trees is I'm not going to replant. And instead I'm going to fish away any extra energy. Because I want to get my fishing skill up enough where I can actually get a better fishing rod before next year. Ideally, I'll get fishing 5 or whatever, so I can just buy crab pots. Because 5 is when I won't need to make any bait, which I won't be able to get access to because this isn't the wilderness farm. This is a forest farm. For the forage. I'm thinking this farm has the greatest money, sheer money potential out of all of the ones. While the other ones have the greatest tool. While the mountain has the greatest long term. Because it's not like I can really leverage this into making a lot of money. Because there's only so much I can actually harvest and water in a day. I mean, water in an energy bar. Where being able to get ores would be nice. Because then I would just be able to upgrade my tools without having to pay money would also get geodes, which would, I think you would also be able to get like the frozen geodes and stuff, which would be give you the gems needed. I'm not sure because I've never gone that long in the mountainous farm. I know it scales the level of what ores you can get, but I don't know if you can get the like frozen geode or whatever ore to spawn. The one you harvest for the geode, which would give you some community center items. My tree farm is slowly expanding. Soon, the forest farm shall become a forest and true. Ooh, it's raining. I don't need to water this. That means I can just chop down trees. Upon this day. About halfway done with the month, and I have about an hour left. And I started at, I think, like 10, 20 minutes after. 8. So I think I started like 50 minutes ago. 50, 40. So yeah, I'll have enough time to finish this month, this season. This is a lot of grown trees. I see you, trees, trying to grow in the wrong place. I see you. Bam. 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 Think you could sneak your misalignedness past me? No, you cannot. Bad. Last tree. Bam. Everything planted up here? Nope, that needed one. Bing, bing, ding, 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 boom. And sleep. Maple bars, new recipe. Next year, this is going to be a field of grass for the animals. Hello, chicken statue. Yes, I think they must been super fond of it, judging by how many I've gotten. Ancient people of this farm, this land, worshipped the 20 million chicken statues they've made in the past. For if they didn't make a chicken, for every chicken born, that chicken will never lay eggs and feed the people. Thus was the made-up belief I've made of why there are so many chicken statues on this farm. Yeah. Well, chop down all the trees. This should be done tomorrow, or it's done on the day after. Pet dog. Come on. Be done. Yes! I'm selling this chicken statue. And 90 of these. Since it was done this time, that means I get 2 more harvests. I would love it to just rain every day in this, so I wouldn't have to. Water my plants. One good thing about the trees is it lets me know how many times I've missed harvesting this mushroom cave, depending on how many fruits are on there. Since there's only one, it means I missed 0 days. Or I harvested the previous day. Ever 2 fruits on that tree, then I'll be like, oh no, I missed it now. No. I want you to be organized so I can just walk down and decide without bumping into a bajillion trees. Level 9 forging! What does it take to make the rain totem? And hardwood, truffle oil, pine tar. Alright. Once I get pigs, I'll be able to make a bunch of those because I have hardwood on this farm. I officially am liking the forest farm a little bit more. Because I can craft things without being worrying about it. If it requires hardwood. If it requires any type of stone or any type of material, well, then I'm slightly more screwed. But eh. One fruit. Mushrooms. And tree chopping. Even just upgrading this to a copper axe would make this so much faster. I think my upgrade is going to be axe, pickaxe, watering can, or axe, watering can, pickaxe. Because I want to be able to get rid of the boulders on the farm, which is why I'd be upgrading the pickaxe. Axe, because upgrading my axe unlocks so much on this farm. One thing, because I'm streaming and I'm not playing just for a single player, is I would have cheated and changed my foraging pork from forester to the double drops from forage items, because I really don't need the extra wood. And getting double from this would be so nice. I see you. And your out of placeness. And you and your out of placeness. And you out of place. And you. On this farm, you trees must conform to my strict straight line design, for it lets me walk. 6 brown mushrooms is more common than I thought. This is too close to a fruit tree? Alright. Whatever you say, game. And out of water. Boop. Holding down this is what's causing me to do multiple, to mess up the most. I wonder if doing that pattern will make it register more. Do corner, 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 corner. Opposite, 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 then middle. Instead of doing besides. Because when I do besides, it tends to water what I just watered. That tree is not going to get replanted because it's too close to the water. Nope, can't walk through. I do like how those change from bushes to little palm tree things during summer. Okay. How fast can I water it this way? Compared to that. Watering. No. No growing trees that block my path. I feel like even with all of this farming I'm doing, the most profit from this month is going to be from the mushrooms. Two trees, I think. The trees are encroaching ever so slowly. Upon my farm. Oh, raining. Pet dog. Today is a day to chop trees. I am, even with my auto clicker, because the sheer amount of trees I've planted, I am getting the feeling of, ugh, chopping trees. No. That's fine, I'm not at the point of completely checking out mentally yet while chopping these trees. So I at least can talk decently. Or at least during it. And did that lightning just strike a tree? Rest in peace, tree. That one. Rest in peace. Yeah, these friggin' boulders are getting my way so much. I'm hoping by the end of this season, with all the harvesting and chopping I'll be having done, I'll get to level 10 foraging. Which I don't know what it'll do, because I've never gone down this path in foraging, but it would be a nice milestone to have and be like, aha, I have done it. Getting to level 10 foraging without leaving the farm, except once a year. Checking the trees, yep. And sleep. Harvest tomorrow. Pink cake. Thank you, Haley, for requesting the recipe. Don't need to click it, just auto accepts. Oh, it's not today. Did I miss a harvest watering day? Oh crap. Guess this is the final harvest of these plants then. Oh, never mind, it's tomorrow. I did on the 15th. 15 plus 7 is 22, not 21. Yeah, no. I'm dumb. I can't basic math. So I guess I get one less harvest than I thought I did. Whoops. Well, I guess after... I guess it's gonna become a... Me just chopping trees sooner than I thought. Because I thought it wouldn't be that way for the rest of the month. I thought it would be next month that... I mean next season that it would be me just chopping trees. What a benefit of next month is, or next season is, as I'm chopping trees, there'll be less trees, and then less trees, because I'm not replanting them. My biggest problem with fishing right now, besides how much time it takes, is I have a hard time just figuring out things to say compared to, and it's a lot more noticeable when I'm just staying in one place and not doing that much compared to when I'm walking around doing other things. Oh, almost ran out of energy. Because at least this way, there's more outside influence for things I'm talking about, even if it's really just not that much, but it's something, and it's some commentary, which is more entertaining than nothing, unless if you just want to listen to just the sound of someone fishing, which I could do, which I'll probably do when I end up fishing in winter. But I'm trying not to do, because I am trying to make this slightly entertaining at least. Even if it's just me meandering or rambling about a whole lot of nothing. Spice berries are gonna have what quality? Gold quality, or is everything I'm not picking up? Keeping one of each for the bundles. Storing 90 again for the next year. No, dang it. I should have just done it this way to begin with. These will be getting sold. Need to save one orange and peach. For the bundles, orange, peach. Come on! When I go to sleep, I'm hoping to get that level 10. Oh well. Look. I'm getting used to navigating around these stumps. Even though it's slightly annoying. By slightly, I mean very. Woo! Got rid of the grass, that slows me down. What's that about the dog barking in the background? My family has 4 dogs, so they tend to bark a bunch. And hey, noise of the dogs, like least I can put up with for cheap rent, you know? least I can do is take care of them and stuff. They're good dogs. Just loud. Which, only time that bugs me is when I'm trying to fall asleep. And they're being like, I am going to be super loud. At that point, it's less of dog being loud and things being loud, annoying my sleep and being like, shut up, anything. Rawr. Not grown yet. Majority brown. Bad tree. This is why I don't want the trees. Why I don't want the acorns everywhere, because it's like you're walking, you can't see it, and you're just like, oh, I'm trapped because freaking random tree. Oh, I had acorns on me. Okay. I did not realize that. I know I'm missing these trees, wasting energy. Surprised I didn't even get any spam bot people freaking typing in chat tonight. That's been happening with my when I've been live streaming this game. And the entire reason why I have the second thing up, so I can mute and hide the bots. Because they're gonna have to have it open anyways to moderate my chat. It's like I don't really see the point of having it be in spending forever to figure out how to do the in-game overlay. Which I'm sure it would work if I spent time doing it, but eh. I haven't needed it. Don't really have anybody chatting. And the only time it does, so far it does, is the affirmation random bots. Which I'd prefer not to, in all honesty, show on my screen. Gonna make some inventory space. Don't need that for now. Alright. Inventory space made. I don't need you to rain. I don't have any plants planted. I don't have a silo to make use of you. Be gone. That was a nice thing. Brown, brown. Red, red, brown, brown. That was nice natural generation. I'm looking forward to the big money number coming up at the end. With the amount of seeds I've made. I'm going to be keeping most, if not all, this wood. Just because so I don't need to harvest trees again. Concentrated harvest in the future. Because by next year I will actually ideally I'll have other stuff to do than chop trees. Like even now I could be fishing. But don't really feel like fishing right now. For the aforementioned reasons of it will probably be very boring to watch. Because at least this is movement and action and me talking about random stuff that I think of. Where fishing, it would just be random stuff I think of, and I'm not very good at thinking random things to just talk about. So most random things I think about to talk about that's about myself is like, ah yes, my shoulder's hoarding. Which isn't very interesting to talk about. Just because I would just sound like I'm complaining. Hello, upside down L of Fred. I think I would probably talk about my shoulder if I went to the doctors and they'd be like, oh yes, your shoulder is dislocated or something like that. I'd be like, oh okay, fun. Then I'd talk about it. As this is just like, it's been hoarding for a week, and so I'm going to get it checked. But there's not that much of a story to talk about there besides been hurting. That sucks. Story over. Hello, tree. Just clay. I don't think there's other forging, other artifacts in this on just the farm. Based on the fact that I've only gotten 2 types of artifacts over and over again. Of the gear and the chicken statue. Random bot. Talk about bots and they'll come. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Not accidentally summoned the bot. But it was just one bot. You know, if I had max axe, this would be so much. We're just bang, bang, bang. No, you're not allowed to grow there. How many times have I to tell you you need to stay in the grid? This way. So it falls not into the forest, where I can't collect whatever it drops. Pet dog. Second to last day of the month of the season. I know you want to, tree. I won't even chop you down. Get you right where I want you. Plant and planting the trees. Navigating through the maze of the trees, which isn't really a maze, it's just some trees are more grown than others, which makes it so I can't walk through them. Make my life making my life slightly more inconvenient. Pet dog. Oh, early pet dog. Oh yeah. And sleep. Final day. Ooh, queen sauce. Roasted hazelnuts. An event I won't be going to is happening. Hello, dog. Five brown, one chanterella. Or whatever, chanterella. I can't say it. Don't know why I tried. Probably because I wanted something to say. This may have more stimulation than fishing, but after like an hour or so, I don't really know what to say for. I've ran out of random things to talk about. Glad it is the final day of the month, so or of the season. So I'll be able to just look at big number, go ooh later. And I didn't mean to hit that sapling. Whoops. This drops 2. 1, 2, 3. It did drop 2, so they will fill in the spaces. Alright. Nope, one more tree to chop. Alright. Time to grab out what I'm selling. And see how much money I've made. Come on, big number. 46,000. Nice. About 7 grand from about a grand 840 from grapes. 5,240. No. 6,240 from fruits. Foraging 13,000. That's nice. Mainly from mushrooms. 5,000 from just common mushrooms, the brown mushrooms. And from summer seeds, 25,850. That is a nice amount of money. Alright. I am gonna go off because I need to I promised to help out, do some yard work, do some fence work, I mean, for my grandparents. In about an hour or so, when they're done with their doctor's appointment. So I'm hopping off. I enjoyed it. More like relaxing. Could do with a better pick, better axe upgrade to make this a lot quicker, at the very least. Alright. Well, I'm off.